Hey, welcome to Autodesk Fusion's 360. This video is just going to get you started on signing in and how to use Autodesk Fusion 360. So you will get a free trial if you create an account, but I want you to use a school email because I think we'll get a longer trial if you use your school account. So you want to start here and put your name, your school email, confirm your school email, and make a password. So I already have an account, so I'm just going to sign in. But first, I want you to make this account so you can use this. You can log into Autodesk Fusion 360 on any computer if you have an account. So it's going to ask you to log in. It may keep you logged in if you have been using it on the same computer for a while. So if you have it downloaded on your personal computer, it's going to it's probably going to keep you signed in. So Fusion 360 is a little bit of a warning here. Sometimes it can be a little fussy, and it needs a pretty robust processor to work. So you're going to find that Fusion fuses up a little bit. So just be patient if you get frozen and you're sitting there waiting for a second like I am. All right, after a little fussy behavior, we're back up and rolling. Sometimes you might have to do the Control-Alt-Delete and go in the Task Manager and just start over. So here we are. We're ready to start a new document. And so we're going to be designing for 2D profile cutting like the plasma cutter. And the plasma cutter software is going to read the drawing from the top down. So the first thing you want to do, you're going to create a sketch, a 2D sketch. And when you click on this, you're going to select the top plane. So if you look over here on the top right, you have this box that helps you orient yourself. So remember our third angle projection, front, top, and right side. I want you to select the top view and click on this surface. So that's the surface that you begin your drawing on. Now you're going to see in the top right here how you are oriented. And you can rotate this view, but I want you to make sure that as you begin your sketch, you are in the top view and it is oriented this way. This is going to be the key to doing your drawing as a program file for my CNC plasma cutter. Without this, I'm going to have to do a lot of extra legwork, and that's going to be frustrating for me. So just doing some basic drawing in here, you have 2D objects to use, and everything's got everything usually has some kind of little shortcut. So you see on this one, a 2-point rectangle, you can click R and then that feature comes up. So I usually use the 2-point. It works well for me. You pick a point and you can start here just making your shapes, or you can start with your dimensions right away. So we're working in inches. So you see the bottom length is highlighted in blue. I'm going to go 3. And then I'm going to hit the tab button and it's going to take me to my height. So I'll go with a 3x3 rectangle. And then I just hit enter and that gets me started. Now if I want to do a line, I can click on line or I can use the shortcut L. And I'm just going to find the center. So you're going to find out that once you get close with your cursor, it's going to pick up on lines you already have. And you'll see that when I get to the middle of this, that little triangle suggests that I'm in the middle. And you can define these lines by length or degrees. So if I wanted to connect up to this corner, it's going to take me up to this corner. Now be very careful that you don't, say, click your line really close to a line and think that you connected to the corner and you didn't. When you roll the middle of your mouse, you're going to be able to see more closely that these two are not connected. And unconnected lines like this aren't going to be interpreted by my plasma cutter. So what you want to do is click on that point and drag that point to where you want. For the most part, that kind of information is easily interpreted. So I'm going to continue drawing on this, making whatever design I want. There's some things on the sketch palette you can turn off if you don't want your drawing to act funny like this, like highlight, or if you don't want to see all these little points on here, you can turn off the show profile button and then it'll settle down. You can also turn off points, dimensions, constraints, projected geometries. And sometimes I use this view if I just want to show somebody what I'm working on without all the information that I need as a designer.